What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wager Zone podcast, and we are back for another NFL week, guys. It is week 7. Last week, I didn't put out any plays for you guys for the NFL, but man, if you guys followed Instagram, I got one game wrong. Last week, I hit almost all the games. The only game I got wrong is I took the Broncos last week, and the Broncos lost for us against the Chargers. But every single game besides that, I hit every single game, guys. It was a great day for us. Last week, I didn't put anything out on the video, so I'm sorry for anybody that didn't get the video. But if you followed Instagram, you know we cashed out. So hopefully, we do the same exact thing this week, guys. It's week 7. We're going to get right into this game. It's going to be the first bet of the day, guys. I'm going to make a 2-leg parlay. It's going to be Buffalo Bills. I'm going to be taking the Buffalo Bills on the money line. I'm going to be parlaying that with Cincinnati Bengals on the money line. I think they're both way better squads than the oppositions they're playing. I think the Tennessee Titans are the worst team in the whole entire league. I think they are starting Mason Rudolph this game, so that is even actually a better bet for you guys. I think Mason Rudolph might be even worse than Will Levis. So, like I said, guys, I think Buffalo Bills are going to go out there and dominate this game. I think it's an easy parlay piece for the Buffalo Bills. I think Josh Allen is going to go out there and throw about three touchdowns, run a touchdown himself. I think it's going to be an all-out work for Josh Allen. So that's going to be the first leg of the parlay, guys. We're taking the Buffalo Bills. And like I said, we're parlaying that with the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Cleveland Browns have the worst offense in the entire league. Deshaun Watson might be the worst quarterback in the entire league at this moment because this man shouldn't even be in the NFL with the bad things he's done in his life. And I just think at this time, I just think he's regressing so bad. It's like, you do some bad shit in your life, guys, it comes up to you and later on in life, and now it's coming up on the football field with Deshaun Watson. And I think the Cincinnati Bengals are due for a win. The Cincinnati Bengals are in free fall right now. They have to win the next 3 or 4 games for them to actually be competitive to make it to the playoffs. Joe Burrow is playing one of the best footballs of his whole entire career, but they're just not getting any wins. But now with them playing one of the worst offenses in the whole entire league, probably the worst offense in the whole entire league, and the Browns, they do have a great defense, but Joe Burrow, I think, is going to put up way too many points for them just to even keep up. So that's going to be the parlay, guys. I'm taking Buffalo Bills. I'm parlaying them in the Cincinnati Bengals, and I'm actually pretty confident in this parlay. All right, guys, this next bet, guys, is going to be the Green Bay Packers taking on Houston Texans. And I'm going to be taking the Green Bay Packers, guys. Honestly, I think both these two teams are the probably top 5 teams in the league, but I think it's going to be a showdown. I just think the Green Bay Packers, in my opinion, are going to be the better team in this game, especially playing at home. I think their defense and their offense is going to keep up with Houston and outscore them. I know Houston and CJ Stroud have been putting up numbers. CJ Stroud has been looking like a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, but we must have forgot how good Jordan Love is, guys. Jordan Love is actually a great quarterback as well, but he just got hurt, missed a few games this season, and now he must have forgot how good he is. He's came back and he's won all the games that he's played so far, and I just think Jordan Love's going to be going on a tear in this game. The Houston defense is not really that good. They don't rush the passer that well. The secondary's okay, but when you give Jordan Love enough time to sit back there in the pocket, he's going to go out there and pick apart this Houston secondary, in my opinion. I think this game's going to come out to probably a 32-27 win by the Packers. It might be a shootout, but I just think the Packers have more firepower on defense, on offense. I know the Houston Texans have signed a lot of new players, and CJ Stroud, like I said, is looking like a top 5 quarterback. But I'm all over the Packers this year, guys. I think the Packers defense, I think their offense, I think everything comes together very well. I think the Jordan Love's going to go out there and throw for at least 2 touchdowns. I think they're going to run the ball very well. I think they have the better coach in Matt LaFleur. I think Matt LaFleur is a great coach as well. So playing at home, if this game was reversed, guys, and they're playing in Houston, I probably would be taking Houston. But since they're playing in Lambeau and Green Bay, I'm taking the Packers on the money line, guys. I think this is a good spot. I like the line. It's a -140. I think they're a great spot for us, guys. So the bet for this game, guys, is going to be the Green Bay Packers. This next game is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New York Giants, and they're going to be playing in New York for this one, guys. I think the Eagles still are going to win this game. I'm taking the Eagles on the money line. I honestly thought the Eagles were going to be -200 or more, but since it's a divisional game and they're playing in New York, I can see why the money line is kind of low and people actually think New York have a chance. But honestly, I don't. I think the Eagles are going to go out there and dominate this game. I can see the Eagles winning this game 24-10 or 24 to something around that line, 24-10, 24-12, something along those lines, guys. I think the Eagles are just levels above them. I think with Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, if Jalen Hurts just doesn't turn the ball over, I think they're going to do great. I think this defense is good enough to at least pick off Daniel Jones at least once in the game, and I just think that Malik Neighbors is not going to be able to get open in this game with the secondary of the Eagles playing pretty well. I just think the only thing that's wrong with the Eagles is that their front six and front five don't actually get to the quarterback, and Daniel Jones might be sitting back there the whole time waiting, getting a lot of pocket time to throw the ball. But still, like I said, I think the offenses are on two different levels. I think Saquon Barkley in his return to New York is going to go out there and run all over the New York Giants. So give me the Eagles on a money line, guys. Like I said, I think it's going to be a game where they come out to win like 24-10. I don't think the Giants are going to be able to score too many points against the Eagles. So like I said, guys, give me the Eagles on the money line. It's one of my plays this week, and yeah, I'm confident in the Eagles winning this because I just think the New York Giants are not good. All right, guys, this next bet is going to be a two-leg parlay. In this one, it's going to be the 1 o'clock games. I'm going to be taking the LA Rams over the Los Angeles Raiders. I just think the Los Angeles Rams are going to go out there and just beat the Raiders. I think the Raiders have probably the worst quarterback, or top 3 worst quarterback in the league is either him or Deshaun Watson at this moment. And the Rams are starting to get healthy, guys. Cooper Kupp is back, and a couple guys are coming back, and it's like this team is starting to come all together at the end of the day. It's like in the beginning of the season, I picked the Rams to go to the Super Bowl. Let me say this right now, I am a Rams fan, but we got hurt. So many players were hurt in the beginning of the season. Puka Nacua went out, Cooper Kupp went out, and now everybody's starting to come back. Once this team is fully healthy, we're going to start seeing the potential of the Rams. And honestly, I just think Matthew Stafford's going to go out here and pick apart the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't think the Raiders secondary has anything for Matthew Stafford. I think Matthew Stafford's going to go out here and throw for at least 2 or 3 touchdowns. So that's also going to be one of my bet as well, guys. I'm taking Matthew Stafford over 1.5 touchdowns thrown for his passing touchdowns. And like I said, I'm also taking the Rams on a money line. I'm parlaying them with the Washington Commanders, guys. Now let's get into that game. The Washington Commanders with Jaden Daniels, he's been looking great. Jaden Daniels has been looking like a top 10 quarterback this year. I was wrong about Jaden Daniels. I thought he would get hurt because how skinny his legs are. I thought he was a really good talent, but I just thought he wasn't going to stay healthy this season. At the moment, he is healthy and he is dominating this league. This guy is doing really great. Him and Caleb Williams are the locks for the Rookie of the Year debate there right now, and they're playing the Carolina Panthers, and the Carolina Panthers might actually be the worst team hands down in the NFL right now. So I just think Jaden Daniels is going to go in there and have a field day with them. Carolina doesn't know what they're doing, and the organization wise, they don't know if they want to tank. They don't know if they want to win games. They don't know if they want to start the number 1 quarterback. They don't know if they want to bench him. At this moment, they don't know exactly what they want to do at all. So give me the Washington Commanders, guys. I think the Washington Commanders are going to go out there and win this game 30-10 or something like that. I think it's going to be a dominant win. And the same thing with the Rams. I think the Rams are going to go out there and win that game like 27-15. I think that's going to be a really good game as well. So yeah, guys, that's going to be the 2-leg parlay. I'm going to take the Los Angeles Rams and I'm parlaying them with the Washington Commanders. All right, guys, now getting into this game, it's going to be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And honestly, I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs on a money line, guys. I see they're underdogs. Patrick Mahomes as an underdog is really great. I'm not going to put my money against Patrick Mahomes as an underdog. And with Christian McCaffrey not playing, I know Jordan Mason's been doing well, but if Christian McCaffrey was playing, I'd be a lot more on the edge of San Francisco thinking they have a chance to win. But with Kansas City's defense doing great, and I just think Brock Purdy's not going to be able to do that much against this Kansas City defense. This Kansas City defense has not given up more than 27 points in over 15 straight games. When Kansas City has scored more than 27 points, they're 15-0 right now, guys. When they score less than 27 points, they are still a great record. They are 5-3. They still have more wins than losses. But let me tell you something about San Francisco. When San Francisco scores more than 27 points, they are undefeated with Brock Purdy in the lineup. They haven't lost the game with Brock Purdy in the lineup when they score more than 27 points. When they're held under 27 points, they're 0-8. They have not won a game with Brock Purdy in the lineup when they score less than 27 points. So in this game, with the Kansas City not giving up that many points, Kansas City's defense being great, with just that way these stats have worked out, the way Kansas City don't give up points, and the only way the San Francisco 49ers win this game is if they score points. So I just think it's honestly a clear mismatch. I just don't understand why they're the underdog with their being undefeated this year. They're the defending Super Bowl champions. I know Kelsey hasn't been playing that well. I called that, guys. I told you guys in the beginning of the season I thought Kelsey was going to be having a bad year and he was going to retire at the end of the season. But that doesn't matter. Patrick Mahomes is still going out there winning games. So give me the Kansas City Chiefs on a money line, guys. I know they are undefeated. I know they are the underdogs, but they're undefeated. I know people are thinking the San Francisco 49ers are going to go out there and dominate this game. game and honestly win this game and at home, but I just don't. I just think Kansas City's going to win this game. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have another one of those games where we look at him like, oh, he didn't play that well, but he still won the game. So give me Kansas City in the money line, guys. I like this game a lot. And all right, guys, that is it for today's NFL video. I give you guys 5 bets or 6 bets. If you guys take that player prop, I gave you Matthew Stafford over 1.5 passing touchdowns. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. Like that video. Like the video, guys. Click that thumbs up. It's not that hard. It helps me generate more people to my videos. And also, guys, subscribe to the page. Come back every single day. I'm here all the time posting different bets. I'm going to be doing the NBA. I do NFL. I do soccer every single day. I do MMA, all different MMA type of breakdowns if you guys want to get into watching some fights. So, all right, guys, I am out of here. I'll be back tomorrow with more Monday Night Football bets. So, I'm out of here. So, hopefully we catch all our bets. Deuces.